Well.
What is it doing?
It is another Moist Monday. How was your weekend?
Man, snowy.
Did you survive?
Barely.
Right. I'm like,
how?
this snow was something else. I don't even know. Like, I live in the South for a reason, and this was not the reason.
Right, exactly. This is the opposite of the reason.
Right. Like everything. Like, I'm sorry, what? What are we doing again? So,
Right. And now we got to do what? We got to boil water. Lord Jesus.
uh, I don't know about this boiling water situation.
Hmm.
So, okay, so we'll go and get into it. We were having technical difficulties, but that is okay because we is here now.
Yes.
Okay,
Up
so
in,
like, go ahead.
oh, I was just saying up in the place.
Yeah, because when I say sometimes this technology don't want to be technical
Mm-mm, at all. Technically an asshole.
at all, I'm like, sorry, ma'am, whomever you are, powers that be, we trying to do
Right.
stuff. We trying to do.
Man.
I was trying to set up my and right now, like we're gonna get started in a few minutes, but definitely I wanted to set up my shot so that while we talking about these different fruits and veggies, you guys can see them. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we're gonna get these things going. So tonight's show is about all of the things that we're going to talk about foods for health. Is that correct?
She's like, is that right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about fruits and superfoods that can be looked at as or utilized as an aphrodisiac.
Aha. So yeah, foods for health,
Um,
sexual health. But they're
yeah,
nutritious and
right,
they're sexually healthy as well. So
right,
actually
right.
what I can now add this to the stream because it was acting a whole fool at first.
Boom.
So this again, these are sexual, and some of these can be found very simply at your local grocery store.
Grocery store,
Um,
absolutely.
I think a lot of times people think that when you start talking about foods and things that, especially if they're for a specific reason, that they're going to be exotic,
Right.
and and it doesn't have to be exotic things. It just it's just what we're going to be doing. So me go ahead and brighten my light just a little bit. Brighten myself. Okay. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk. Let me do this. Boop.
All right. So I do want to reiterate that all of these fruits and superfoods that we are not introducing, but presenting,
Mm-hmm.
are easily found in your grocery store in your produce section, fruits and produce. So, and other than two of them, you can find those in where you found rice and stuff like that. So really simple. All right.
Yeah.
So first on the docket is papaya. Who knew that
Oh,
papaya?
did you say papaya?
Yeah,
Wait a
a
minute.
papaya.
Okay, so we'll just flip on over to papaya then. How about
Sweet. Right. Nice. All right. So I actually found a lot of stuff on these, surprisingly, and I really enjoyed the research on all of these.
that? Mm-hmm.
So papaya in particular. So it says papaya has a well-documented history of being successfully used for medicinal purposes, treating everything from digestive irregularities, rashes, and cuts. Its anti-inflammatory properties are beneficial to regulating your stomach and ensuring that you don't get sick.
Mm.
Additionally, additionally, papaya is a very potent aphrodisiac, and is advantageous of partners that are seeking to spice up their sex lives. Um, the aphrodisiac-like qualities of papaya are predominantly found in its compounds. It is ripe with nutrients and is an abundant source of vitamins K, A, and C. Vitamin C is especially important as the substance alone enhances the drive for intercourse. The most predominant ingredient, however, is magnesium, which is already an aphrodisiac on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Now, even though men can achieve new sexual heights with papaya, it is really women that are best served to include this in their diet. So not only you gonna get juicy, you're gonna taste like papaya.
Very
Boom.
nice. Very, very nice.
Yes, Lord. The compounds found in the fruit induce estrogen, a female hormone that is essential to intimacy. We already know that, but hey, it's good to reiterate it.
All right.
Uh, Papaya also helps streamline menstruation, sorry, and boosting the libido, compounding these positive attributes in the fact that it also aids in the anti-aging process. So if you want to look young, boom, papaya is a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Those who eat papaya commonly reference how its seeds have a distinct spicy taste, which is a rare flavor for fruits, and is known to make those that consume it generate interest um, in mating. We're animals and we're mating, baby. Uh, Men that polled overwhelmingly agree that eating it sparked arousal. Furthermore, the appearance of papaya resembles the female genitalia. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Lord. Uh, Combining both taste and appearance has made it a powerful source of stimulation. Papaya is also a fruit that is very soft on the fingers and is universally accepted as a central fruit. This is because it has a sensual appeal and releases dopamine from the inviting texture, just from the touch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It's on you now, partner.
Oh, it's on me. So I
Yes.
brought props this time because that's what I
Ah.
do. So today I'm going to show you guys, not only do we talk about it, but we actually get to see it. So like you were talking about, the good thing about papaya is
Mm,
texture of it. You know, again, seeds are always great. You don't want to eat things that don't have seeds. We know this much.
okay. Right.
Again, these are things that you can find in nature. You can find them in the store. So these are not exotic fruit. These
Right.
can be found at any store. You know, you can go to um, Aldi and you can get these, you know, basically 99 cents a pound. Again, the other thing, like you were talking about dopamine, just because of the fleshy flavor, the fleshy texture of it kind of helps you to release that dopamine, but it also stimulates blood flow. Um, Papaya is also it contains arginine, which helps the body to turn all of that. It'll cause the nitric oxide to start boosting in the body, and then also it stimulates blood flow, and it's full of vitamin E. And vitamin E is called another sex element, as they would call it.
Yep.
It's a sex vitamin, and
Yep.
it does. It just you have all this going through your system and everything you get to, you know, your body really takes it in. Not only does it help with the blood flow and everything, again, we keep reiterating how blood flow and libido, you know, you need that circulation, you need all of that. And like you were saying, it does have phyto estrogens in it. So I know a lot of
Yep.
times guys try to steer clear of estrogen, but when it's a natural estrogen and
Right.
not something that's man-made or not something that's full of chemicals, your body still needs a level of estrogen in order to function correctly.
Right.
So just like women need
Exactly.
a little bit of testosterone, men need a little bit of estrogen. So
Yeah.
definitely you want to make sure that you're getting some of this. I just had it like cut up real quick, you know, just so you can see the texture of it. It's like you said, it's very, very spicy. If you like sweet fruit, this ain't the one for you. But what I like about it is that you can throw it in a smoothie. If you have a
Mhm.
problem with the way something tastes, smoothies are always the best thing to go. You can saute these a little bit and make a dessert with it.
Oh yeah.
It's just a really good item to have. And then, of course, you can get it in pill form, but why have it in pill form when you can actually eat it?
Exactly.
So that's my
Yep.
spiel on papaya.
Yeah. People even use papaya in like salsa. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you can. I've had like papaya stir fry.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of ways that you can enjoy papaya.
Right. Papaya is really good. Like you said, all those things there, it's a versatile fruit.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's very versatile. So definitely something that you can incorporate into your daily goings on. Let me zoom
Oh
in.
yeah. All right. You ready for the next one?
I'm ready when you are. Let me know which one it
Oh,
is.
mango.
Mango, my favorite fruit ever in life.
I don't blame you. It's delicious.
I love it.
All right. Another thing that I did want to reiterate is the fact that all of these um, fruits have a lot of the very same elements. So
Duh.
just like the herb we were talking about last week,
Hmm.
they are different fruits, but they help or benefit or boost the same things, have the same uh, vitamin and mineral compounds in them, the same, branching amino acid buildup, all those protein precursors and stuff like that. So, man, it's like, yo, you get all these together, it's going to be an amazing, amazing gumbo of sexual energy.
Well, that's like we were just talking about not too long ago. Like, you know, one of the things that's really important, he said taking notes. We got a couple of comments here. How often should we eat this to be effective? Fruit is daily intake.
Exactly.
That's the thing. That's what's great about fruit is that there's so many out there that you can have something every day. You can
Yep.
absolutely have something to snack on and eat on every day. No, which one?
Love it.
But that's the thing. That's and I'm glad that you said that though. They do have a lot of the same elements, but that also should be your indicator that you can never go wrong with
Right,
eating fruit.
right, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love the fact that there's actually a sect of vegans who are just fruitarians, and all they eat is fruit, and they get all of the essential minerals, nutrients, and vitamins that they need from fruit alone.
Yeah.
So, there's something to be said about that.
And you notice they're always full of energy. They're always
No,
the other thing is when you said I eat mango like it's going out
just
of
going
style.
out of style or
I
something.
love mango. The thing about it is you
Yeah,
also notice that if you eat the right fruit and everything, you have enough fiber in your system that you are, eliminating properly. And so you don't have those other issues, which are, um, when you have a lot of constipation, a lot of discomfort, things like that. Like those things are minimized when you are
right,
eating the right thing.
right. And then and then the sugar source is fructose. So your
Mm,
body utilizes and eliminates that sugar a lot better than synthetic sugars and stuff that we get in a lot of the foods that we eat today.
it's wonderful.
Oh yeah. All
Huh?
right. So
Okay,
without much more ado, we'll get
and
to
now
mango.
I like to hear this.
All right. So mango is a natural source of vitamin E, which is a key to virility and known as the sex vitamin, like Heather said. Also, mango contains phytoestrogens. We just talked about that, which are compounds that mimic estrogen and potentially benefit the sexual appetite of both men and women. From a nutritional standpoint, mangoes are also a good source of vitamin A and vitamin C. Now, these vitamins won't directly raise sexual hormone levels, but they are important to your sex life.
Mhm.
As a as a fat soluble vitamin, A is necessary for the normal functioning of your sex organs, which are imperative to produce sex hormones. If you're looking to conceive, just in case, uh, you might want to increase your mango intake as a single serving of mango offers 18% of your recommended daily intake of folate.
Mm,
Another, yeah, yep, oh, you already know. Another
mhm,
important vitamin. Mango is also a source of several minerals connected with sexual health, including magnesium, potassium, and manganese. The potassium and manganese content may be the best mango benefit for men. Now to
yes.
you, sir.
Back to me.
Yes, to you.
Okay. Well, let me get my life over here. All right. So let me just add me back to the screen. So now we're looking at the mango. What I want you guys to really understand again, this is a hearty fruit. Of course, you see the sticker from where we got it from, but also that fleshy texture again is wonderful. It helps you to digest it, and give you the right amount of fiber. But also, let's just talk about it is the universal symbol of male sexuality. All across
Mhm.
the world, when people talk about mangoes, we always and not maybe not here in the United States, but everywhere else, they know that you're talking about mangoes. It's about the sexuality around it. Look at the shape of it. Again,
Mhm.
that teardrop shape tells you that symbolizes testicles, things of that nature. That very distinct teardrop kind of round shape. Again, we always talk about look at the way that the fruit looks, and that usually tells you what body part it helps, right?
Right. Exactly.
And we talked about the vitamin E being um the
Sex.
the sex vitamin, and the reason why is because it does help to boost the sexual desire. There's something in vitamin E that helps with all of that, and then also if we're talking about it, because I'm gonna eat all of it. I'm gonna eat everything that we get on this thing here, but
You gonna
it's
give me one?
and it's juicy. Again, the way that you like when you open a mango, you see how juicy it is when you cut it open or when you bite into it, especially when you bite into it. and you see all that juice running down your face and your chin and down your arms. Think about what that's doing to your body. It's making your body just as juicy. You said, no wonder I crave me a good mango. Absolutely. Here's the other thing. There is a Swahili term that is translated into the mangoes are ready.
Oh
That is
yeah.
the term that they use when they are ready to get frisky. So you would go to your partner, especially women, they would go to their
Mango be
husband and
ready.
they'd be like, the mangoes are ready. And
Oh yeah.
boom, okay,
Amen.
I gotta go home.
Right. I see
Because
all that.
that's a very, I wish I had put it on the thing, but because I cannot I can't say it, but just look it up. Swahili term, the mangoes are ready, and you'll find out that is their kind of call term to say, let's get it on. So
Eyes.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
beautiful thing.
all right. You
What
ready
you
for the next one?
ready?
We
That
are.
that they use.
Sorry.
But just look it up.
Turn that
Swahili
down a little
term.
bit. Turn that down. All right. So next on the on the menu is pineapple. Oh
All
yes.
right,
This is
pineapple.
another. Yeah, this is another fun one. So I have some stuff that I want to talk about in particular, and there was something I read. It was kind of funny. So I'll talk about that near the end. All right. So pineapple is known as the libido lifter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. They contain high levels of vitamin C and thiamine, which promotes happy hormones and giving a boost of energy, both of which are handy in the bedroom. Pineapples also contain manganese. We just talked about manganese,
Mm-hmm.
which is revered for sexual health, especially among men. Throughout history, pineapple was used as a cure for impotence, and the tradition of using this fruit to boost sex drive continues today. Pineapple is loaded with vitamin C, which is essential to the production of happy hormones, and it is also rich in antioxidants. These nutrients not only help support good blood flow, but antioxidants also fight aging. Again, that you eat these fruits, you're gonna be ready to rock, and you're gonna stay young forever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, um, pineapple is also an excellent source of manganese. Here goes manganese again,
Right.
which is essential in healthy libido for men, uh, especially. It also provides the body with thiamine, which keeps your body at its prime and ready to act on those primal urges. Another benefit that I know from experience is the bromelain, which is an anti-inflammatory.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and you got to have those for all of the blood vessels to relax, so that
Right.
you can flow with it, baby.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. All right, it's on you, Doc.
It's on me.
It's on
Okay.
you.
Let me add myself back to the stream, honey. Let me get on up in here. So the thing that we're going to talk about a little bit more with on my end of it is why it's so important to have things like manganese and these other things. Of course, again, this is one of those fruit. Pineapple is one of those fruit that across the board throughout centuries has been used to treat impotence. And that is one of those things that you just got to understand. You drinking pineapple juice. Have you ever noticed that, like, especially when you're talking to people and they like, me and my man going, so we're going to be having a date night. And I told him to get some of that pineapple juice, drink that pineapple juice,
Mhm.
whatever. And it's
Right.
because a lot of times people think that it changes the taste of the semen. And now what it does is, again, like you said, it's full of the vitamin C and the manganese. And what manganese does a lot of times is it helps your body to regenerate cells. And then it also helps you to stop with overstimulation. And everything. Like, the thing about manganese though is that you can have too much of it or you can have too little of it, and they do the same thing when you don't have enough and when you have too much. So you have to find your balance personally. And again, just having some servings of pineapples a day will help you with that. So the thing about it, let's go back to the manganese. Um, I lost my place over here, but that's okay. Okay, so it helps to eliminate the disease-causing free radicals, right? And you need all that stuff
Right,
out of this. So you're getting healthy on the inside as well as having really good sexual health. It helps to balance
right,
sugars in your bodies. That's why you feel like if somebody's drinking pineapple juice and you happen to give them oral pleasure and you have a taste of what they have, that it's helping to balance the sugars in the body. It helps to combat histamines. And then it
right.
also helps with reproductive weakness. Again, if you look into, increase your chances of being more uh, fertile. That's the word. That was the word. It's there.
Say it
If
down. Say
you're
it
looking to
down.
be more fertile, then of course this is going to help you as well because of the vitamin C and all those things. Vitamin C will help you get that energy going. The manganese is going to help your body do what it needs to do for the cell breakdown and rebuilding and everything. And then the added bonus is it will help to change the flavor a little bit. Now, if you are like me, whenever you pick up pineapple and put it in your mouth and your mouth starts to itch, get you some Benadryl. Never stop eating pineapple. So,
So you take the Benadryl first, and
yeah,
then eat the pineapple.
I'm gonna eat the pineapple, and then I'm going to have to go somewhere and get me some Benadryl because
Kids are good for your TL fault. No, I'm playing. I'm messing with. I'm messing with you.
keep all them cheery. Yeah, but that's the thing, y'all. So I mean, of course, protect yourself, but just know all these things. Not only will they help you with your sexual health, but a lot of times they're going to increase your fertility because they supposed to.
Exactly. Yeah. When you are at your sexual peak, with it as it pertains to health wise,
Hmm.
then it's natural for your body to become more fertile, and your stuff to be more potent.
Yes, and you don't run out of
The
time. You be
spicy
all
meatball.
juicy. You just wake up juicy, just juice.
Man, listen, stop playing.
So is having mango and pineapple and papaya too much? Actually, no.
Mhm.
I usually, when I was doing in-home parties, very much, I used to give out this recipe, and it was actually a pre-coitus smoothie that was full of pineapple, mango, papaya, and a lot of the other things that we're going to discuss tonight. Because what we
Yep.
want you to do is not only have a good night, but we want you to have a great.
As far as manganese, he said,
As far as no, all that
no.
stuff. See, the thing about it is if you're not taking supplements
Right.
and you're eating the stuff fresh and naturally, your body knows how to
How to
process it.
process it. Yep. Exactly.
But when you're doing that and you're adding all that stuff with like an over-the-counter supplement, and you can agree with me with this, right? That it would be too much if you go and supplement with manganese and all this stuff, and you're having these
Right.
daily, you know, amounts of fruits and veggies every day.
Right. Yeah. Just do one or the other. If you're not gonna do the fruit itself, then you need to do the supplement. But the best source is always the fruit. Always the whole food source.
Yeah, agreed.
Run me that there
That was
recipe.
your
Oh
recipe.
yeah.
Real talk.
Listen, hey, wait before you tell her because we got some more coming that you need to throw off in there.
Look, and that's gonna be an off the record one. That's not going up today. So,
No, trying to tell you under the table somewhere. Hey,
yeah,
listen,
you
hey,
got secret.
hey.
All right, here we go. What's the next one?
All right, next one is watermelon.
Watermelon. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So yeah, look at that flesh. Look at that flesh. Lord
Beautiful.
Jesus. Lord
Beautiful.
Jesus. Yeah. So this was another fun one to look up because I learned a lot about watermelon that I didn't know.
Okay.
All right, so watermelon has been touted as a cure for erectile dysfunction by way of one of its phytonutrients, citrulline. Who would
Mm,
have known? We just talked about that last week, dog. So citrulline is known for its ability to relax the blood vessels. The body converts citrulline to L-arginine. We just talked
Does.
about that.
Yes.
Boom.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. This is the same effects that an erectile dysfunction pill has to treat and possibly prevent it. Citrulline is more concentrated in the rind than in the flesh of the fruit, though. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
wa- Watermelon is also known for its high levels of lycopene.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, lycopene is primarily known for its ability to help produce a healthy heart, but it also is beneficial for prostate health.
Look at
Man,
that.
Lord Jesus, he knew how to put everything up into me. But anyway, hydration is essential, and watermelon is 92% water. It's
Yes.
also an excellent source of fiber and an excellent source of potassium. Let the church say amen. We bring a whole new definition of being fruity.
Yes, baby. We trying to help y'all.
I'm telling you, listen, you better let her call you Mango.
After that, she gonna be like, man, go. Leave me
Mango.
alone.
Whenever you're ready to
Yes.
go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Oh, I thought you had more to say. Let me get my
Come
butt
on.
over here. Let me get my butt over here. Okay.
Get your butt over there.
So let's just talk about again watermelon. Again, we're talking about keeping the body hydrated. Hydration is usually an issue when it comes to sexual dysfunction and things like that because a lot of times if you're dehydrated on the inside, your sexual organs are going to show it. It's going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
harder for you to have that good, gushy sexual experience. It's going to be difficult for you to hold those erections the way that you need to have them. I'm sorry, you okay?
You said one of my favorite words. You said gushy. I was like,
Gushy.
Lord,
I believe in the gushiness of it all. So
cloudy.
yes. Yeah, so the other thing about watermelon is that it is an alkaline fruit. So again, you're
Oh,
talking about balancing the body's natural pH. So ladies, they always say it's good for men and their erections and everything. But the best thing about watermelon is that it keeps the body, again, you're talking about the citrulline turning into nitrous oxide in the blood flow, and so that's that natural libido booster. But again, if you're talking about wanting to have that good gushiness, this is going to get it there for you. I'm saying it just because you're gonna talk about this is what we do. This is what we just act a whole fool with each other. But yeah, so that's and they call it the juicy red fruit because you see the way that when you bite into watermelon, look at that. I'm just squeezing on it. Like, look how much juice is just squeezing out of that. So think about what it does to the body. It's going to keep you hydrated. It's going to give you a good flavor, not super sweet, because if you super sweet, then you need to go see a doctor. But you want to have a good flavor to your fluids. And
Yes,
so
Lord.
watermelon is going to help you with that. Again, you're talking about keeping that blood pressure together so that you can have those good flowing erections so you don't have any problems. Because you ever, again, if you, especially with guys, if you have that issue with, you may be able to get an erection, but sometimes, it may not hold or it's not as strong as you remember it to be. Drink watermelon juice daily and see how it changes all of that for you. Do you do that daily?
No, but you do know that one there was one Beyonce song where she said something about watermelon.
Yep. Yep.
That's what she was talking about.
Why do they keep us around each other? Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna kick us off of being in the same Facebook post together because we can't act right.
uh, oh
Yep,
man.
that's the watermelon.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm.
You go ahead and talk. I'm over here just having a blast with fruit.
Having a whole fruit salad over there ain't gonna give me none of it. You agree to have
I'll FedEx it to you.
Thank you. And make sure though, on a serious note, make sure that your watermelon has seeds. Because if it doesn't, it is GMO, and leave it alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's the other thing. And that's what I like about the ones in the picture. It's very at this point, you said, can you buy watermelon juice? You know, it really would be best if you juice it yourself.
Right, juice it yourself.
Yeah, because you know it's fresh. It'll still have all the nutrients in there instead of them trying to take you through all these processes. And then you could do it daily. So I would
Right.
suggest you buy it already sliced up if you don't want to deal with the whole watermelon, even though like we just talked about the rind or whatever. But
Yeah.
if you just want to eat the flesh, then cut it up and then just kind of blend it every day into a smoothie. Or if you have a juice, if you want them fancy people with a juicer, then you can do that too.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm just making a nice juicy fruit bowl. You should.
All right. I know you are over there.
Yep.
Listen, I
Sounds
want.
funner anyway. It sounds even more fun when y'all just feed it to each other in the morning.
Man, listen, stop. Gonna be on the beach somewhere doing that. Here, baby, here you go.
Just drop it on in their mouth.
Right, exactly. Throw some grapes off in there. Hey, listen,
Gonna
y'all on it. Beef nuggets.
Don't act right. Give me the next one.
Okay, okay, I'll be good.
No, you
Not,
won't. Go ahead.
not. So next are blueberries.
Blueberries.
Oh yeah. All right. So packed with vitamin C and dietary fibers, blueberries are an excellent aid for weight loss, good for your heart, good for your cholesterol levels, and most importantly, a natural aphrodisiac. You see how I say my hand like that? That means something
I
special.
saw that. I saw that.
Traditionally, every part of the blueberry bush was used for medicine. For example, a tea made from blueberry leaves is said to purify the blood. Pressed into a juice, the berries help chronic cough. The root was and still is used to help to ease the pain for women during childbirth. Yeah. Blueberries also help reduce inflammation, reduce cholesterol, and regulate blood pressure. They also support fertility. Here we go to that fertility again.
Mm-hmm. Can't
They
get
are
away.
rich. Can't get away from it. Exactly. When you're healthy, when your sex organs are healthy, you're gonna naturally be more fertile. That's just what it is. Wrap it up if you don't want to have no childrens.
Wow.
Wow, wow. All right. They all they are rich in fiber and can banish bloating. Just half a cup of blueberries a day can increase energy and stamina. They promote blood flow thanks to those antioxidants. Man, we're gonna talk about them so many times.
Yep.
Uh, One of the antioxidants, uh, resveratrol, hold on, resveratrol, sorry, uh, shows promise not only fighting heart disease, but also promoting anti-aging. Man, listen, you eat these fruits, you don't stay young. You'll be like 25 and like 105.
Exactly.
Blueberries have also been linked with promoting a release of dopamine in the brain. And them dopamines come. That's that dope, man. It's that
Yep.
dope. Which is an important neurotransmitter that is linked with cognitive and motor function. I'm sorry, cognition and motor function. I read it
Mhm.
wrong. Yeah. You know what I meant,
Yeah, over there.
though. Somewhere in the vicinity,
Yeah, in that area. It's fine.
in that there area.
Uh, is it
Your
my
turn. Your
okay?
turn.
Here we go. So, as you already stated, blueberries are really
Blueberry.
great for several things. Those antioxidants, of course, are great. You said who going to work then? Ain't nobody. Y'all was gonna be laid up in the bed together. That's how it's gonna
Hmm.
be.
Exactly.
But Again, this helps to improve erections. Look how many blueberries that you can get. Like this is a handful usually way to indicate a serving. So throw those in your yogurt. Like I have a little yogurt here. Yeah, I got props. Got props. You can throw those
Yeah.
berries in yogurt. And if y'all know anything about yogurt, this is just y'all's bonus today. You know, yogurt will help keep that pH balance together. It also helps ladies when if you have BV as an issue, instead of always trying to rely on pills and everything, get you some blueberries, drop it in your yogurt, and that's going to help balance that the pH of the vaginal canal. It'll get you back to that 4.5, which is optimal as the pH. And then also, again, we're talking about blood flow, helping the blood vessels to relax. We're talking about getting that dopamine, right? So dopamine, as we always talk about, is the anticipation hormone in the body, and that is what you need in order to get up to the libido that you want to have. You got to have the anticipation hormone so that your body can say, "Wait a minute, I think I like this, and I want to go do something with it." And so, dopamine and blood circulation go hand in hand to talking about, hey. If I got a sluggish libido, I kind of want, I want it, but not, it takes me some time to get it going. This is your way to do it. So again,
Oh,
you can put it in this yogurt like I have it, or you can throw that yogurt in a ninja and make you a nice little smoothie. The thing about blueberries is that they're natural thickeners, so you don't have to add a whole lot of stuff with these things. You can do a natural smoothie without having all the extra powders and things to make it thick. You can throw frozen blueberries; they'll act just like a thickener, so that you
yeah.
want to have that smoothie configuration and everything. Again, let's talk about the texture of the blueberry. Look at this. Again, this is another one of those fruit, as small as it is, but it's juicy. It's still juicy. It is, and then also that texture, the texture that you feel from the juice of the blueberry is similar to the texture that you want your natural lubrication to be.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, blueberries.
Blueberries. Goddamn. And also, the yogurt helps with your digestive system. And as you know, 95% of your immune system is in your digestive tract.
Boom, boom, boom. Probiotic, boo.
Probiotic on you. Boom.
Doing the most.
Gotta keep it fun, shoot. That's
It
what we
is.
here
What?
for.
It's a lot of fun.
Educational and fun. All
All
right,
right.
so we're going to those superfoods now.
Yay.
Going flaxseed.
Flax seeds. Woo.
All right. Yeah. All right. So flaxseed is rich in antioxidants. Get
Mhm.
back. And can help increase blood flow to your sexual organs. It produces L-arginine. Dude, and, we just up in there with the L-arginine and stuff.
That's what we
Uh,
hit you hard.
man, I'm telling you, which keeps the sperm healthy. It also contains lignans, which are estrogen-like chemicals. So, as we've been talking about before, it helps boost the testosterone, helps boost the estrogen, just give you a good balance right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
They have antibacterial and antiviral properties that can help the body stay healthy. And they also have omega 3 fatty acids that can help improve cardiovascular health over time. Gotta have that.
Gotta have it.
A regular use of flaxseed helps to increase testosterone production, thus increasing libido.
Mhm.
In oil form, flaxseed is considered one of the best supplements for promoting fertility.
Yes, it is.
Get back. It also plays a significant role in increasing blood flow to the reproductive organs, thus promoting longer erection.
Whoop. I need my hold on, where my horn is. I go wah 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 wah.
Right, right.
Too much, too much. Are you ready for me?
I'm ready for you, darling.
Okay, so here we go. Flax seeds. Of course, I wanted to show you guys because a lot of people get really confused as to what they look like. And of course, we have pictures, but I wanted to make sure that I had an even better picture just so you can see what they look like. Again, these are always best when you just take them, sprinkle them on something. They're best in this form as far as just being the actual seeds, and then
Yep,
also ground because you can get this, ground. Again,
yep.
you would just want to take this and sprinkle it all over your yogurt, put it in
Yep.
your smoothies
Oh,
like that. Look at that. Look, that's already looking real good.
looking sexy.
Let me throw that in there too.
Ooh, hey, now listen. Can I have some?
I send it to you. I send I FedEx it to you. But look at how that's looking. It looks really good though. Honestly, there's something that's very
Mhm.
bright. Again, you're talking about the essential fatty acids and phytoestrogens, and those are plant-based estrogen. We just talked about
Yep.
this. Everybody, every body, male, female, what or however you identify yourself, needs
Right,
a certain amount of estrogen. Not too much, but
right.
just enough. And so these are plant-based. So they're not like harsh chemicals and things like that. The best thing about it, though, is when we're talking about things like flaxseed, is that they help with the low estrogen levels. And when you get your estrogen levels back in place, back in form where they're supposed to be, people with vaginas, guess what happens? Your natural lubrication will start to balance back out. So if you're experiencing dryness, flax seeds are a good go-to so that it can help you with that. But not just that, but flax seeds are can be used for so many things. I know people make their own hair gel now out of flax seeds. Well, why is
Yes.
that? Because that consistency, when you get to that consistency, what does it remind you of? Vaginal lubrication.
Vaginal, yes, Lord. I was about to say vaginal lubrication. Yes, Lord.
The type of lubrication you have right when you're ovulating, because the more you like during ovulation is usually when you're mostly lubricated. And if ladies, if you ever know, we're getting ready to get real technical, fellas, calm down. You want to be part of this body, you're gonna learn about this body. So the thing about it though is that when you are naturally lubricated, especially around um the ovulations part, you'll start noticing the thickening of the lubrication because it's what it's trying to do is trap that sperm and bring it on back up. So it's going to be a little bit thicker. You'll start to see, like, when people talk about discharge, they get their feelings hurt, right? You're supposed to have a little bit of discharge, and it's going to be a little bit thicker. And if you just take your finger to it and you
Mm.
start to notice that it's a little bit more tacky, guess what it's doing? It's getting ready to attack the sperm that it wants.
Wow.
Get right on up to them fallopian tubes.
Cool.
What it's supposed to do.
Hold tight.
But you won't. I be like, listen, you want all of that because that also helps with the gushiness. I lost them again, y'all. I lost them. He done passed out. Y'all,
I'm
I'm
back.
just trying to help today. I'm just trying to help people today.
Preach that good word, preacher. Preach on, preach on. The good word.
Y'all don't hear me out. Y'all just want to fight me all the time. Stop fighting me.
Oh
Okay, okay. Going to the next slide.
man. All right, last but not least, we
Yeah.
have chia seed.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. So, chia seeds are also known to increase male libido, uh,
Mm-hmm.
shown to boost testosterone naturally. It's all thanks to the essential fatty acids that serve as building blocks for hormones. Testosterone is tied to feelings of power, motivation, and well being, and Sexuality. See all those go together in that
Mhm.
beautiful gumbo of sexiness. Just
Yeah.
up in there, stir the pot, stir it up.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seed contains 5 grams of fiber, 3 grams of protein, 2,282 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acid, and 752 milligrams of omega-6 fatty acid. So that's like having an avocado, a big
Mhm.
fillet of salmon, a whole bunch of nuts, and so and just all of that in
Right.
1 tablespoon of chia seed.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, uh, chia seed will give you stamina to burn, improve circulation, increase zinc, and increase your body's ability to feel stimulation. And we know we got to feel the stimulation for it to be good, baby. Can you feel that?
That's
Yes, I do.
I came with you today. I
This what happens when they put me on. I'm sleepy. Shoot.
ah, that's
Or
all.
is that the excuse I'm using for today?
That's gonna be your yeah. I see. That's gonna be yours. That's fine. That's fine. All right. You ready?
Oh yes, your turn.
Okay. It's my turn. Okay.
To
Um.
take you by the hand.
Okay. But anyway, we just acting a whole fool today, y'all. Don't mind us. We on one. It's been snowy. So here are the chia seeds. Chia seeds are my favorite thing to talk about when you're talking about sexual health, especially again talking about vaginal dryness. Um, again, it's another one of those seeds that, of course, we see them all the time, and people think about the chia pet, but it's the same seed.
Right.
Of course, don't eat them off the chia pet.
No.
Yeah, don't do that. But look how tiny they are and how, powerful they are. But again, you like you said, they're rich in protein, fiber, iron, and zinc is very necessary for that testosterone boosting. Also,
Right.
if you are talking about these seminal fluids, which is the semen, which is, all the juice ejaculates, you'll
Yes,
see
Lord.
a good amount of zinc in ejaculate, which means that you need to replenish it.
Yep.
And
I'm
so
thinking of that.
what you have to think about, not only is, what you're going to be, um, what you're going to give, but you need to also
Yes, Lord.
replenish
Give it all to me.
what you got going on because zinc helps that sperm again to do what it needs to do. Um, So again, you want to make sure that you're getting a good amount of everything. You can eat it in the seed form. You can soak it in juice. You can again, I'm gonna put it my little yogurt situation here. You just sprinkle these little seeds here on your yogurt in salads. You can throw them in the smoothie. However you're gonna eat them, just go ahead. Just know when they touch liquid, they start to turn into a gel form. Again, you're talking about that lubrication is showing you exactly what it's going to do to the inside of the body. It
Yes, Lord.
lubricates the inside of the body so that you can get lubrication to excrete itself. You know, you said I'm so proud of me because I have or eat everything discussed tonight. No one. Yep, that's why you on a 10, baby. That's a 45.
That's why you're juicy, baby. That's why you're juicy.
And you shouldn't have, after you eat all these things together, seriously, you shouldn't have any problems with personal lubrication or
Right.
having libido issues or having erection issues and things like that, unless you do need to see a doctor to make sure that there
Mhm.
are no chemical imbalances. Of course, this
Right.
ain't gonna be the cure if you've been doing whatever you having a whole, acting a whole fool over the past couple of months or whatever. It's not gonna cure that, but it's definitely something that you can do to increase your personal health so that when you go see your doctor, you know, you can tell them, look, I've been good. I've been acting right. So yeah.
So we're gonna assume the Faust is a geyser.
She, you know what?
Fall. She don't have to chase the waterfall. She got the waterfall.
She is the waterfall, actually.
There you go.
She
Love
is, that is the waterfall. Uh, So yeah, so all these things together, as we discussed, are really good for sexual health. They're good for, as we've talked about them, circulation and overlapping things like that, how they can help with other things. So all you got to do is everything has been provided for you in nature. That's the way I look
Yep,
at it. Everything has been provided
exactly.
in nature, and all you have to do is just, eat the fruit.
Utilize nature.
Yeah, eat the fruit. Do what you got to do. So you gotta endorse me.
Yeah,
Listen,
hey,
I got two experts that say, y'all, she is the bomb.
she got it. She got it. Hey, listen, put her name in spotlights. TL Faust got the juice.
Right. All of it. All of the juice. Don't play.
All of
Don't play.
it. Hey,
Anything,
all the water from the water main, she got it.
yeah, all of the water. Don't play. Don't play. Oh,
Lord.
question. Is there anything else that we need to discuss tonight?
That's everything. Anybody got any questions?
Don't look like there's any questions.
Oh
If that be the case, then we can go ahead and let it go for the evening. Um,
yeah.
Yeah, so we haven't figured out what the next series. This is actually the end of this series where we were talking about herbs and fresh fruits and vegetables. I think we're gonna go ahead and kind of put our brains together and figure out what um the next series is going to be, and then we'll bring it to you guys.
Oh yeah. So stay tuned because as usual, we always gonna have a lot of information. We always gonna act a damn fool. So just
Right.
come and enjoy
Yeah, and then
it.
you guys, what you got to do is just if you have any questions, go ahead and get them together and ask us. We'll answer them to the best of our abilities, or we'll be able to tell you who you can talk to in order to do that. And then what we'll do is just try to come together and have something for us to all discuss because we like doing it.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
Has been, yeah. So we're gonna end it tonight because actually at 8:30 I got to do a review. So I guess I get on. We're gonna get on off of here, but thank you guys for joining us tonight. Hopefully y'all learned something, and make sure y'all get all this fruit in your system.
Oh yeah, up in your life. Hey, thanks again, y'all, for coming out. Really enjoyed your energy.
Thank you. Bye.